Alright, welcome back to Danksco Traders App. Now you know we are in the BTC session. Of course, as usual for BTC, we don't normally waste time. We get into it. So go ahead and invite people, those that you want to be part of the BTC analysis. You can share in your groups that you're in. You can share in whatever platforms you're on, so that people can join you as we analyze BTC. So without any further ado, let's get into it. BTC analysis. All right, so on Tuesday, this was Tuesday when we analyzed. So Tuesday we knew this pullback was happening, this buy pullback, but then we wanted just a retest. Then we wanted like a reversal signal here for us to actually get in with buys, but we never saw that. So now we can delete that. Did we make any entries on BTC? Not really. On Tuesday we did not make any entries. So what happened is this structure here went all the way back to that support, or call it an order block. If I go to daily time frame, you clearly see that price is failing to break that level. It's playing within there. That is an order block even on the daily time frame. So, but you have to realize that price is below our 10 MA, meaning sellers are still in control. Sellers are still in control. We haven't seen any. Yes, that was a change of character. We have been in a downtrend according to H4. So currently we cannot anticipate buys unless we get a reversal signal right here. So if I can go to H1, now that's where the tricky part is. That's where the tricky part is. I see this fair value gap was mitigated here, right here on H1. So if it was mitigated, it means price is not going to go back up again, meaning we are still selling. So that forces me to have my trend line like that, and then like this. Alright, so I have my two trend lines. Now these normally signify continuation of the previous trend, meaning we are likely to see this kind of a move later, breaking out and continuing with the sell. So if I'm on H4, I clearly see that we are still going to continue with sales. And what are we looking for? If we continue with sales, we are aiming at daily time frame getting oversold, getting to a retracement level. If you understand CCI retracement level right about there, so that's something that we can anticipate right there, that daily once it gets to retracement level on CCI, then we'll be getting into our buys, and that's likely to be on this order block. So we know that price is going to come to this daily order block, and then we can anticipate some buys from there. All right, so let's now get back to H4 and let's look at what it is that we need to do regarding H4 time frame. All right, so now we know H4 we need to continue with sales. The current H4 started as a sell and it's still selling, and in fact it's about to give, we could enter now. Yeah, let me see M15. If M15 is not yet giving me an entry, so if M15 gives me an entry, then I'll be making that sell. So M15 is still going to be consolidating within here until it gets overbought, and then we can get in the sell to push it all the way down below. It may not react back up there, but it's likely to continue selling. If I decide to enter here, that means I will have a poor entry and my stop loss will be big. So I will wait on M15 to give me the exact entry that I need, which is possibly right about there. It's likely to go above there, and then hopefully gives me that kind of an entry that I need. Yeah, so about now I know that we are going to sell this asset. Now this point here hasn't closed yet. Remember, this is M15. This M15 gave us a change of character here, as you can see. In fact, one may say that we even had a heads and shoulder kind of structure right here. This would have been taken as our left shoulder, right shoulder, and this as our neckline right about there. And then you can see that you even had a choke, a change of character. But then this would have been our target for the buys right about there. Right there, you can see that target was hit when it came right there. Now immediately after hitting the target, the sales began and then consolidated to get into a sell. Now as we speak, price is below a 10 MA on M15 and it is looking at a better sell. The only challenge is I can't enter now due to the signal I'm getting from CCI on that level there. CCI and RSI here. You always have a combination of those two. Now, if price reacts on this level right about there, it may or it may not. I've just seen this. I want you to understand this. I normally use trend lines, so I've just seen this one right here. If this point is held up on this very level, that like I've done, if it fails to break it, then price is going to come and look for this move right about there to first give us a fake breakout, and reach all the way up there, It's gonna go for that. That is if it fails to break this level to continue with the sell. If it fails to give us this kind of a move so that we can anticipate a pullback like this, then this level will end up giving us that kind of a fake breakout, this kind of a fake breakout to reach all the way there, then we can anticipate sales from that very level. But as of now, we have to keep waiting. We have to keep waiting. This level is still holding price, so that means that we may eventually see the buy breakout and reach all the way up there. So let's go to M5 and confirm this. M5 is actually about to confirm the buy, so all we need is M5 to give us a reversal signal and we enter the buy, and even M1 may actually give us that kind of an entry, may end up giving us that kind of an entry, but we have to be patient. Probably wait for M5 to be above our 10 MA if we want to make this entry over buy. If that is, I repeat myself, if price fails to break this level right here, if it breaks it, then we wait for a pullback, then we continue with a sell. But if it fails to break it, then know that the buy is going to break and give us a break off, give us a fake breakout right on that trend line up there. I hope there is no confusion. Please let me know in the comment section if that is also what you're seeing, or if you have a different approach to this, if your analysis is quite different. Let me know in the comment section what you think or what you're looking at, and then probably we can, you know, have a look at it in your own way, and we look into it and see how to work out with it. But as of now, I'm seeing sort of like a breakout, so the momentum of sellers is strong. Why? Because the general trend is a sell. According to H4, we are looking for sales, and according to daily time frame, so that is a general trend. So right here we are on M15 and H1. You're just looking for a pullback, but remember M15 follows H4. So if M15 is selling, if H4 is selling, we always wait for M15 to start selling also. But as we speak, we haven't gotten that confirmation of us making that sell entry yet. That's why I'm skeptical to make the entry of a sell here. It's likely to give us this fake breakout, and then we get into the sell from there. So it's likely to give us that. So if that happens, then we know that we can enter from there. But if it fails, then the sell will happen immediately. So that is the way I see this asset right about here. So for now, I will be waiting for the buy. Probably I may enter if this fake breakout here is completed and I'm having a price above my 10 MA, then I'll enter some buys to give me that kind of a fake breakout. All right, that's it for BTC. Please let me know what you think. Probably you have a question, one or two, and you need to understand one or two things. Please let me know in the comment section. And of course, as of now, I've put there an ad for the mentorship class. You can as well use the number there if you have any questions to inbox me, and I'll be responding to them. Otherwise, BTC, we are going to anticipate in such a way. Those are our two possible moves that are likely to happen if one move comes before the other. So for now, we are patient. We will be patient, and we will wait for some of those to come through, some of those moves to come through. So remember, we are always here. We still have about 3 minutes, so we are always here Monday to Friday, analyzing assets like Crash 500, Boom 1000, Boom 500, Volatility 25 is Volatility 75, of which we are already in profits. Those who were in the morning analysis, you know that Jump 50, we've already taken our profits on jump 50. We entered that trade. Jump 25, waiting for this move so that we can come in with our buys. Jump 10 also waiting on it still. Yeah, all these assets we analyze on a daily, Monday to Friday. And then of course we also have gold. We also analyze gold, and I've already moved out because of the consolidation that was here. So I had entered those two moves, but now the reason why I moved out is because of something like this. This may end up becoming a heads and shoulder, and it can easily first go down to look for a fake breakout down below. So that's why I was skeptical and I had to bring my stop losses in profits to minimize my risk, and I was taken out without a loss. I only took some small profits, of course, but it's okay. I didn't register a loss on gold. So I'm waiting. If price breaks that level, then I'm all in, full swing. I will be entering. But if it continues, then it will break this and give us probably this kind of a move. It can easily give us this kind of a move to reach all the way down below here, just like I had analyzed. Price to first come here and then give us the buys on this very order block. All right, so this is on gold. I'm not analyzing gold. So we were on BTC. We are waiting for this. I wanted you to understand that gold and all the rest of the other assets, we analyze them on a daily, Monday to Friday, from 10:30 East African AM East African time to 11:30 AM East African time. That is how we analyze. That is when we analyze the rest of those assets. But for BTC, we are always here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 minutes past 1 p.m. East African time. Every Tuesday and Friday, that's when we analyze BTC. So just a recap, I've showed you we are looking for sales both on H4 and daily time frame on this asset BTC. But now if we come to H1 and M15, it's still looking for some buys. So I've told you, we may see a fake breakout to reach all the way up there according to this structure that we have, which will be like a pennant, sort of kind of a pennant on this level. Due to these highs and lows that we have here, one can consider it as a pennant, or as not even a pennant. It may be like a rising wedge. One can consider it as a falling wedge, or as a flag, meaning it can easily give us what? It can easily give us continuation of the previous trend, which is buys to go all the way up there for that kind of a fake breakout. Then we come in strongly with sells to push for the sells. So that is it. So now that this is not yet confirmed as our point, as our low, so I'm not yet very sure to use it. But if the next candle is a buy candle on M5, then I'll be entering my buys from here to push for the buys. Yeah, for real, I'll be entering that. So for now, I will be patient. I'm gonna be patient. All right, that's it for today. I hope you had a great time with me here on Danksco Traders Hub. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've never subscribed before, and of course don't forget to give us a thumbs up so that we can be pushed by YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for joining. See you guys next week. Bye bye.